Like, what do you see in this young player?
I see huge potential, great talent.
At age 17, Lamine Yamal has already achieved so much more than the average footballer does achieve. This season alone, in his opening 9 games in La Liga, he already has 4 goals and 5 assists, being like one of the top 5 players in Europe. But what does this meteoric rise actually mean for his career? Well, his career with FC Barcelona officially technically started, well, at the professional level in the 23-24 season, which was obviously last season. Before that, he was playing for in La Masia. However, last season, he played 37 matches in La Liga and then an additional 10 in the UCL, showing how key he was for us. In this, he registered 5 goals and 5 assists. He's already basically gotten the same amount of goal contributions this season as he did the entire last season, which is insane. And we all know his pace, his dribbling, his deadly left foot, to be honest. And he's only gotten better this season under Hansi Flick, where he's providing Lewandowski with all the goals in the world. The only reason why Lewandowski already has 10 goals in La Liga this season is just because Yamal and Rafinha have been excellent players. Obviously, though, the thing that put him mainly in the spotlight, I mean, yes, he was incredible for Barcelona last season. He was only 16. Was his Euro campaign, where he actually achieved his grades for his exams that he did while he was at the Euros playing for the Spain national team, which obviously they won the Euros themselves. At the Euros, he did actually feature in every single game for Spain, showing how just insane he is. He's a very crucial part of the Spanish national team and just FC Barcelona. Let's be honest, he's the future of La Liga. In those 7 games, he did manage to get 1 goal, which obviously against France, what a banger, and 4 assists, which, let's be honest, these are probably better stats than when Messi was 17 years old. However, I'm not going to compare Lamine Yamal to Messi because we just cannot do that to him. Yamal, obviously, only 17, and he's already got this much pressure on himself. However, he's doing incredibly. Incredible pace, incredible dribbling, passing, crossing ability is fantastic, and his ability to strike powerful long-range shots. Just watch the goal against France, and that's basically what he does on a regular basis. At his young age, he's actually already broken 17 records, which I hope I'm reading this correct. Youngest player to start a La Liga game, youngest player to provide an assist in La Liga, youngest Blaugrana debut in the Champions League, where he obviously played against Royal Antwerp, where they won 5-0 last season, youngest starter in Champions League memory, youngest La Liga goal scorer, youngest player to feature in El Clasico, youngest Champions League assist, youngest Spanish Super Cup debutant, youngest scorer in the Spanish Super Cup, youngest scorer this century in the Copa del Rey, youngest brace in La Liga, first under-17 player to score 3 league goals. He featured in the first Champions League lineup that included under-18 players, obviously him and Pau Cubarsí. Youngest Champions League quarter-finalist, youngest player to play 10 Champions League games, youngest player to make 50 appearances for Barca, and there are many more for Spain. Youngest player to feature in the Euros, youngest provider of an assist in the Euros, youngest player in the knockout stage of the Euros, youngest goal scorer in the Euros, youngest player in a Euro final, and finally, youngest player to win a major international trophy. Now, if all of these records and his incredible stats don't tell you a story of a young right winger who is going to dominate the world, I don't know what is, because he is an exceptional player. I don't see anyone in La Liga, the Bundesliga, Serie A, or I don't see anyone outside the Premier League who is currently a better right winger in the world than him. In the Premier League, you could argue either Phil Foden, maybe Cole Palmer, and Saka. But even that, Yamal, you could argue Yamal has been a much better player and more significant player. However, that is up to for you fans to argue in the comments. What do you think about Lamine Yamal? Personally, do you think he's going to dominate world football, or do you think he's going to suffer from injuries and have a short-lived career? I think he's going to do very well. I don't want to say he's going to be the next Messi, but I think we can be expecting a 92 minimum rated FIFA rating within the coming 5 years. And him and Endrick are going to revive La Liga.